Another member of the DISD superintendent's cabinet is gone. She's the 7th cabinet member to leave the district since Mike Miles started less than a year ago. Her departure has trustees asking why Miles can't seem to stop the revolving door at the highest levels of his administration. Fox 4's Natalie Solis talked to one longtime trustee who says there was at least one sign things weren't going well between Miles and his communications chief. Natalie.
Yes, Steve. Well, Rebecca Rodriguez had been on the job less than 4 months, and you'll recall the previous communications chief who followed Miles from Colorado resigned after 7 months. Well, I spoke to school board trustee Lou Blackburn, who says he recalls one instance recently where he detected turbulence between Miles and his chief.
That chief, Rebecca Rodriguez, a former spokeswoman for the city of Arlington and former TV reporter who took the job in March. The district issuing a statement saying, "We wish Rebecca well in her future endeavors," and the position of chief of communications will remain vacant for the time being. Her departure from the $155,000 a year job, abrupt.
Surprised that she's leaving so early, so quickly.
But not entirely out of the blue. Longtime Dallas ISD trustee Lou Blackburn recalls a recent meeting when things got uncomfortable. It was the first time Rodriguez was presenting before the board.
There was some concern, at least that I saw in her face, that kind of made me think that she was not very happy with the outcome of that meeting.
Blackburn says the exchange was over a $219,000 contract for vendors providing parent education services. He says Miles wanted to change the approved vendors, and Rodriguez was out of the loop.
At the meeting, she said twice at least that she was not part of the discussion. I'm not sure why they wouldn't talk to her or did not talk to her.
Blackburn says he does not know what happened before the meeting between Miles and Rodriguez or what may have followed, and it's unclear if that particular exchange had anything to do with her sudden resignation. But it does cause some to question Miles' management style and how much of a role it's played in so many chiefs leaving, the only people on staff in the district who report directly to him. And there are those who worry about a leadership vacuum.
That constant struggle, that constant, what are we doing? Which way are we going? Is it continuous with what we've done before? It becomes a real frustration for the employees to be able to really implement the curriculum that they're supposed to do because there's no stability.
It's okay to ask tough questions. Trustees do the same thing. So we'll ask some tough questions on Thursday.
All right, well, we reached out to both Rodriguez and Miles, but the district offering up no further response besides that brief statement. Now, Thursday, board members will be meeting in a closed session to discuss Miles' cabinet, this reorganization, and as you heard there from Lou Blackburn, asking Miles some very tough questions. Steve?
All right, I know the Dallas ISD and the trustees have kind of performance evaluations for the district leaders. Miles is up for his first year, July 1st. Has he got an evaluation coming up?
That's right. He has his 1-year anniversary in just a few days. And yes, he is supposed to be up for review by the board, but that has now been postponed for several different reasons. We are told now that the deadline has been moved to September 30th. So another milestone that we will certainly be watching. Steve?
Okay, Natalie in the newsroom. Thank you.
Thanks.